Welcome to another episode of Cthulhu Caverns, brought to you by the streets, where we talk about whatever the fuck we please. And in this fucked up world, we have no shortage of things to talk about. As the world comes to an end, one podcast amongst them all decided to bring you the truth. Here we review music, talk about popular topics, and cast spells on your worst enemies. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.
Yo, I'm Dirty B from the Bearded Weirdos. Your homie Jay, the other Bearded Weirdo.
What up, though?
So introduce yourself to the fans, my friend.
I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me now? Should be sharing sound. Should be sharing sound.
There you go. I got
Okay. Anyways, so I'm Dirty B from the Bearded Weirdos.
So I'm Dirty B from the Bearded Weirdos.
I'm your homie Jay.
What's up? What's up?
So, how are you doing today? Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
What's up, man? I'm Illest Killa. And all my friends know me as Matty B. I ain't seen you guys since Lethal Weekend.
Yeah,
how's
it was
it
a fun
going?
show. I'm surprised we didn't catch the Rona out there. I heard a couple of people did.
Well, you know, so because you guys were at Lethal Weekend 3 too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys were there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys were at Lethal Weekend 3 as well. This year was hard, man.
Yeah,
Lethal
it was
Weekend,
dope.
This Lethal Weekend was
dope.
rough, dude. It was.
There was still a good turnout, though.
There's still a good turnout, though.
Yeah, you know, I was surprised, you know, with all the things, you know, and it's dope. Like, shows like that, man, I love them because, like, you know, I always meet. It's about who you meet, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
networking.
You guys,
Yeah.
like, you know what I
Always
mean?
see
Like,
lots
I
of
met
cool
Patrick,
people.
Milkweed, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Milkweed, he and I are going to collab. Like, he's pretty dope, dude. He's doing some dope stuff.
Yeah, I just drunk called him the other night. Hell yeah, man. Fucking, So I got a list of questions that I think would be pretty interesting to run by you.
Let's go.
All right. So how long have you done music?
How long have you done music?
Oh, jeez. I've been doing music since I was probably, like, 13.
Huh. Early start. That's what's up.
And we used to do it like, my boy still had like a lot of the old school tapes. We never really did it for like, you know, we just were doing it in the basement.
Yeah,
you know,
just to
recording
do
on
it.
the-
Yeah,
on the
that's how we all
karaoke
started.
machine,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
how we all start.
So like that's how it all started, and we had all these, you know, cassette tapes, and we would go back, you know, every year, and we would listen to these cassette tapes, and we were like, all right, man, we're gonna up it, and we just kept doing that.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
And
process.
That's a good process.
You know, and then I got married, had a kid, so that slowed down for a little bit. You know, the music kind of slowed down for a couple years.
Shit happens.
But then,
Shit happens.
yeah, you know, then we started really kind of getting back into it hard. And I rock a lot with my boy Livid Rhymer. If you don't know about him, check out all his music, and he's on, you know, Spotify, all that. Livid Rhymer is like, the dude is next level.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to have you slide me a link. I'll check it out.
Slide me a link. I'll check it out.
Yeah, man, he's got a lot of stuff out. Livid Rhymer is insane. And I actually started rocking with him, and we started. He got a show opening for Twisted down at the Whiskey Barrel
Yeah, nice.
in Laconia.
Yeah, nice.
Laconia, New Hampshire. So we opened up for Twisted and Blaze Your Dead Homie, Whitney Payton.
Oh yeah.
There was a couple other people out there, and it worked out great because I got to kind of network with Whitney a little bit.
Yeah.
Which was cool. And
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten the chance to work with her yet. You know, she's kind of just.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Yeah, she's doing a lot right
Yeah, I
now.
remember when she was just in a little hole in the walls around here.
Yeah, man, and now she's about to do a track probably with Tech Nine and like, you know. So, I got to work with Gina, the girl that she raps with. She's keyed up with Gina Fritz. I got to work with Gina. She's on one of my tracks. I ended up meeting my boy Humble Lunatic through them. Basically going down to one of the New York shows, and they were there. My boy Humble Lunatic and Dead Heat were there, opening up for Whitney Payton. So I ended up meeting them and doing a lot of music with them. And it's kind of been snowballing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as long as you keep up momentum.
As long as you keep up momentum,
you're ain't gonna be nothing but straight up. You know what I'm saying?
But straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, consistency is the key. You know, and I'm trying to. I got all these tracks out, and now I'm trying to do all these music videos, and I'm doing all my own merch. You know what I mean? I do all my own custom merch.
I remember checking up a lot of it at Lethal Weekend.
Yeah, man. I do all my own heat press vinyl. I do it. I mail it. You know what I mean? It's all dealt with through me. There's no drop ship company that makes your stuff. It's me making it. I'm down there with the press and the, you know.
Hell yeah, shit. We might have to holler at you to see what that shit look like.
See what that shit look like.
IllestKilla.net.
IllestKilla.net. I'll take that down. Hold on. Let me make a note.
Take that down. Let me make a note.
And the same thing. Like you guys probably heard. I know you know Tierra Diaz.
Yeah, of course. You just got his little cameo in Dexter.
Yo,
I know. I'm kind of like super jealous. I'm like,
damn, dude, shit, that's my favorite show.
Shit, that's my favorite show.
Yeah. So I met him through a bunch of the shows too, and we have always been pretty cool. And he was there for Lethal Weekend, and he hit me up, and we're actually kind of talking about me working on some of his merch, some of his stuff.
Hell yeah, that networking, that shit pays off.
That shit pays off.
Yeah, man.
So I got another question for you.
I got another question for you.
So top 5 artists of any genre.
Top 5 artists of any genre. Any genre. So
yeah, rank them from your favorite to your least favorite.
All right, Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
all right, bet.
All right,
I fuck with it.
I fuck with it.
Frank Sinatra, Phil Collins, NF, Eminem, and Vinny Paz.
God damn, what a lineup! Jesus Christ, that's diverse as fuck.
That's diverse as fuck.
Yep.
Hell yeah, I like that, man. So, what's your favorite genre to listen to on a given day?
Oh, I'm listening to like a lot of every day. I'm out and I'm on my Spotify. So I'm listening to right now. It's like I listen to a lot of Vin J.
Okay.
I listen to Echo. I know you probably heard of him.
Yeah.
Yep. He just did that that Butterfly remix, and he did all that other. So I've been listening to a lot of him.
I saw the video.
Shit was dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of that kind of stuff. I listen to a lot of Heavy Metal Kings and Army of the Pharaohs.
Nice. Yeah, no, nice. I'm a metalhead myself.
I'm a metalhead myself.
That's my Vinny Paz, and like the that underground is kind of my go-to.
Hell yeah, dope shit. Hell yeah.
So the next question is what was your favorite time performing?
What was your favorite time performing?
My favorite time performing, and this is actually going to be crazy. We were doing it wasn't even actually like a big like legitimate show.
The best ones usually ain't.
The best ones usually ain't.
My buddy Casket, Kaz the Monster.
Oh, it doesn't ring a bell.
Casket the Monster. Well, he was putting on this little backyard show. And he had this boat. It was literally like a wooden dinghy that was flipped upside down, and they put like a huge piece of plywood on it. And they were putting on the show, and I ended up getting a hold of a really nice PA system, and that I brought out there because he couldn't find one. So I brought the PA system out there because they really wanted to do this show. It was, I think it was for some good reason. I can't really remember what it was for. And this was right before this kid Kyle Nails Fletcher passed away, and so we did the show, and it was freezing cold. I'm telling you, like, it was hard to stand outside. Like, we were sitting in the car a lot of the times, just blazing and like chilling out. You know what I mean? Like waiting for the artist to come out. Like, it was freezing. But the sound system and the way it came out that night, the way it sounded, and everybody was just kind of having a killer time. ended up starting a real big fire, which made it more convenient for everybody to kind of stay outside.
Yeah.
At least the music.
But it was like such a cool show, man, because like everybody was just having so much fun with it.
Yeah, the vibes, man. Once you get some shit like that going, bro, it's kind of hard to stop it.
It's hard to pay attention to the cold.
Yeah, we didn't, and at that point, like, we didn't really care.
Just forgot about it. Yeah,
forgot about it. Yeah, we're like, so I think that these, and not to generalize the question, but I think that these smaller shows for me, and everybody wants to open or headline for like a big show.
Yeah, those shows are always nerve-wracking.
Sometimes when you got too much going on, it's not as
intimate.
Yeah, intimate.
It's not as authentic. You know what I, like? It's hard because a lot of these artists have so much going on. You're like, oh man, I hope I get to at least like meet and greet. But yeah, there's so many people there.
There's 30 other people thinking the same thing.
Exactly. So, you can go ahead and bang. I'll be right in. So that's what I like, these smaller shows, and like that's how I got to meet Cryptic Wisdom.
Cryptic Wisdom. That's the name that rings my bells.
Yeah. So like, if you've ever heard, I don't know if you've heard my song "My Grind," but he does the hook on that.
I don't think I have heard that, but I did just load up my Fruity Loops so I can drop this song in it, which I already did. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Before I do it, here's one of my favorite questions on this list, though. What's your approach when you get to writing music? Like, do you have to have like a certain setting or vibe, or like how does it usually go for you?
Usually, like, it's weird. I always catch myself, and it may be a stereotype. I don't know. Maybe people do it, maybe people don't. But I always, either when I'm in my car, because I'm in my car a lot.
Yeah.
I drive for work. I'm always kind of going. So I would do it in the car, and I do it in the bathroom. But like if I'm on the toilet, not to be like, weird,
no, you're good. You're good. I come up with some of my best bars in the shitter.
So when I'm alone, I guess is like when I'm constantly writing in my head. But
right, so it's like any given time. You don't set out a specific time and place to go write.
No, there are times too where like I'm like, all right, I got some free time right now. I don't have my kid. I don't have any responsibilities right now. I'm gonna go write, and then I'll jump in a pair of headphones. And once I'm in the headphones, it's hard. Like I throw my. I don't listen to anybody. Like I'm out. And then
when you finally put the pen to paper, how easy does it come to you, or do you got to really think about what you're about to say?
Depends on the song.
Usually like. The beats come pretty easily. Like I have a lot of my, when I'm writing, it comes pretty smooth.
Okay.
And I'm actually doing pen and paper still. Like I'm still old school pen and pad.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Dude. And I like it. It's weird to me because like I do it on my phone too. I write on my phone too, just in case like I'm not there or I'm not handy with a pen and pad. I got that. Like okay, I can.
That's all I use my phone. That's all I use my phone for. Like I don't like to write on my phone. I like to write on my phone. I like to type.
Yeah, I double everything though. So if I'm writing a song on that piece of paper, I'm also gonna go back and put it in my phone.
Yeah,
that way I just kind of have that reference. If I'm ever somewhere and I just kind of slip up real quick before I go on stage, I can be like, all right, I know where I'm at. Boom. Like and it's there, like so. I just kind of keep like it's a memory bank, So
yeah, so that's the issue I usually have when it comes to performing. Is I'm not really good at memorizing new material. It has to be super potent for me. You know what I'm saying? It has to be one of those ones that I write that I'm like, ooh.
See, and for me, like I it's almost like an ADD type of thing when I'm writing. Legit, if I'm spitting what I have done, if I'm spitting it. And I'm doing it to the beat. If I even slip up once, I'm starting right back from the beginning again.
Yeah.
Because I can't pick up like where I just fucked up. Like I can, but it doesn't work.
Right.
Like so I'm constantly starting over, and I'll do that until I can make it all the way through that song without having to look at my phone. Without having to like.
That's genius, because that's the easy way to memorize it.
So like, there's a verse for this new track that I'm writing right now, and I've been doing that same thing, and it's kind of been like it's been a little tricky on this one because this beat is a little different than what, like, if you listen to My Nightmare and like some of my other songs, you're gonna be like, damn, dude, these are pretty, they slap, they're fucking hard.
Yeah.
But this one's kind of like a little more on the
softer side,
like in your feels, like a little bit. Right. Yeah, like
sometimes you got to express yourself.
You got to express yourself.
Like I struggle with a hook. That, you know, I struggle with hooks.
That's
my
I'm really good at like just coming up with how to cap the song off, but I'm really not that good at coming up with specific melodies.
Specific melodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, melodies are hard for me.
Yeah, melodies are hard for me.
So this next question, let's see. If you were stuck on an island for a month, what's the one album you would bring with you for entertainment?
Therapy Session, NF.
Okay, that's not a bad one. For me,
that's not a bad one. For me,
it'd be
Mudvayne LD50.
Cover to cover, I can listen to that song all day. Or that album all day.
Or that album all day.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I got another
good one.
Can you play any instruments?
Turntables.
I mean, that's considered an instrument in my eyes.
Right. I mean, I guess if it like I can DJ and do turntables.
Well, I got a nerdy question. For you now. You ready? We're about to nerd out. What's your favorite anime?
What's your favorite anime?
See, I don't really watch a whole lot of it, but if I do, it's gonna be like Dragon Ball Z.
Hey,
bars, because I don't watch it. Like my son tried speaking to me about like the Goku and all of that. Like I blank out, man. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I'm an anime freak.
He's like, Dad, we just bought. I need Bakugan. I'm like, what the hell is that?
All right. So this one is probably the most to the heart question. Who is your most hated artist on the planet?
Who's my most hated artist? The
like
artist
you hope a comment hits him in the fucking face today.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Dude, two answers in a row that are my answers: Dragon Ball Z and Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yep. It's the moment, like it's the guys like that. You know, he sat there one day in an interview and was like, "I don't need to try. I don't need to do anything. I can fucking mumble bullshit on a rap." And he's like, "And I don't care." They were like, "Are you taking your career seriously?" And he's like, "No, I don't have to."
I mean, he's like,
I'm the greatest rapper of all time. He says, "I'm the greatest rapper of all time." No, you're not, dude. You have no lyrical. Like I can't.
Well, and not including all the snitching he's been doing.
Yeah.
That's just not good.
That's just not good.
So for me, it's all about lyricism. Like that's why I kind of flock to like NF and Vinny Paz and like real music, real rap, real artists.
See, Vinny Paz just recently hit my radar about 3 years ago, and I haven't heard anything trash from him.
Man, like all of his stuff is absolutely savage.
He got that.
All of it.
He got that to his voice.
Yeah. And like his boy Block McLeod, who did the song "End of Days," the hook. Like I know Block personally. Block's got a studio. Yeah, he's got a studio in Mass, and he and I actually are gonna be doing some shit too, which is fucking awesome.
Do you smoke?
Do you smoke?
Hell yes.
All right. I got two questions back to back retaining. So, what's your favorite strain?
All of it.
Oh snap! My mom just walked by. She heard that. She goes, "All of it."
That's my kind of mama.
Yeah. My favorite strain, I think, right now is Blue Dream.
Blue Dream's a really good one. Blue Dream's a really good one. When I worked at the dispensary,
I couldn't keep it on the shelf.
Really? All right, so my next question is pretty much a direct one from that. Do you prefer blunts, joints, oils, edibles, or wax? Preferably.
To be honest. I prefer a joint. I used to, back in the day, I used to love a blunt. But now,
a blunt is more social. A joint you could take to the face.
Yeah, you can take a blunt.
If I smoke a whole blunt, I'm out. Like I can't do it like I used to.
Well, because THC got a lot more fucking potent.
Yeah, man. Yep.
All right, so now we're to the question where I have your response sitting. But what's your favorite song you've ever written?
My Nightmare.
All right, so in order to do this, I got to hold on.
A little bit of background about that song.
Share screen.
Fruity Loops.
I was going through a rough spot, like a real rough spot.
All right. Well, after this, have you explain yourself? More about the track? But for everybody listening, My Nightmare.
Walk alone to the dark alone. Take beer, taking life, can't live, taking life. My makes look like my true story. Demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy me at the gates of hell. And there's no saving for me, it's forgiveness at hand. Or is death coming for me? Only God can judge me, letting nothing stop me. Got me back or budge me, I can feel it in the air as it creeps up behind me. I stand here alone, can someone confine me? Save me from myself and this demon that binds me. Yeah. Stuck inside this nightmare, it's my true reality. A war inside myself, I can't let this shit out of me. He chose the wrong one, hope he's ready to battle me. Yeah, true creature of the night, unleashing brutality. Welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy. Welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy. Yeah. Time's running out, so I gotta keep moving. Don't know where I'm going, or the path I'm choosing. This is life or death, got no option of losing. God grant me the strength to stand on my own, to do as I must, and not what I'm shown to, cause this is my life. You don't know what I'm going through in everyday battle, with the mindset that don't lose his demons in trouble. I'm the wrong one to fuck with, Jesus himself wouldn't even try his luck with. The depths of hell is the monster I'm stuck with. Only way to fight is with the weapon that I love with. Side by side with the ones I think above, with the let the monster out when the push comes to shove. Bitch, welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy. Welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy. Welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep inside, trying to torture and destroy. Trust my instinct, I'm starting to hear voices. Am I strong enough? Will I make the right choices? Death takes over as the heart goes cold and my eyes turn black as my soul has been sold. But I will not give in, cause my story is untold. How will I win this impossible fight? I'll be goddamned if my life ends tonight, cause I'm the dream master and this is my nightmare. No matter how dark, there will always be a light where my heart used to be, cause the fire started right here. Illest Killa, true creature in this fight ends right here. So hang on tight and get ready for my nightmare. There's nowhere to run, there's no looking back. Show no signs of weakness, I'm not gonna crack. My soul's on the line and I'm taking it back. Welcome to my nightmare, my true horror story. Got this demon deep.
So while we were playing this, we were getting a little bit of feedback. Oh, there you go. Never mind. So let me unshare the screen right quick. Oh yeah, meeting controls, stop share. Damn, now we're back to normal. All right, so explain that track a little bit. I mean, obviously everybody deals with their demons in their own way, but I feel like this one was like an aggressive instead of an emotional way to approach fucking killing off your demons.
Well, and for me it was because like I was going through a lot at the time, you know. I was going through a divorce. I was going through a lot of bad things. I was in between, you know, finding a spot. My son was really young, you know, and at that point, I really started to kind of doubt myself, and I was really going through a dark place, like doubting myself as a father, what I'm doing, you know, fucking really beating myself down. So
there's no better release in like way to bring everything back to fucking the chalkboard than to write and get that shit out of your system.
Yeah.
And that sounds a good example.
Well, so right in the midst of all of this, there's this lady I know. She kind of works with a bunch of young dancers. They do these plays, they do these shows like during Halloween and stuff at this theater. And I'm talking like we're talking like big theatrics. These girls are dancing, like we're changing the sets. It's crazy shit. So she's like, "Well, can you write a song for this show?" And the show was called Creatures of the Night.
Okay.
Okay. And it was, you know, I'm going through all this stuff, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can. And so I wrote My Nightmare specifically with what I was, what I was going through and what was going on, and it tailored kind of to this horror show. I showed
that
up.
Seems like a dope
I showed up in a suit, dude, like a nice demon suit with all blacked out eyes. I don't know what just happened there. All blacked out eyes, like I was going crazy. And it was pretty dope. And had she not asked me to do this show, I don't think that my nightmare probably would have came out the way that it did.
Right. Sometimes when you have the right inspiration, it comes out the best.
Yeah,
I'm gonna share a little bit of honesty. Usually, I'm not a big fan of a lot of horrorcore music, just because it seems like everybody writes everybody else's shit. But this was unique. You had good. You were doing a lot of compound play, but your fucking rhyming skill or your rhyme schemes are on point. And your bars are well counted. Your cadences are on point. Recording sounded good. I felt like it had a little bit more mids than highs, but not that bad.
The beat was hard.
The beat was ridiculous. The beat was fucking hands down. One of the sickest beats I heard this week. I love violins. I'm a fucking sucker for violins.
And I got a lot of those. So like I buy my beats specifically through a specific website. You probably heard of it. It's called Jija.com. So I buy a lot of my beats.
You need to shop at that dirty B beats.
And they give. I'm down for sure. But they give me automatically right when I buy the beat. I automatically get the contract. I get everything legit straight up. Like I get all the downloads, I get all the stems, I get everything. Boom, right there.
That's the only way to do it.
That's the only way to do it.
You know what I mean? And they're consistent. And a lot of those beats are produced by Epistra. A lot of those beats are produced by like a lot of dope people.
Do you get exclusive rights or just what's the next one up?
What's the next one up?
So I've got the So I've only got exclusives.
Okay, good. Because you know what? One thing that I hate more than anything is when I go to a YouTube or I go to a show and I have like mixtapes where I spit on some YouTube beats. I never put them out. But I'll hear somebody on one of those beats and they fucking suck on it. I'm like, look at this shit right here, guys. You know what I'm saying? I hate that when I hear somebody else on a beat I was on and they fuck it up.
That I've done that, like My Grind is not an exclusive beat. I don't own the rights to that. Like someone else has done, I think, if you look it up somewhere, but it's fine to me because you know what? They didn't do My Grind the way I did My Grind.
Yeah, right.
So,
right.
The dude it was kind of whack with it. Like I didn't really care for his version of it, and I was like, whatever. But I got my boy Humble Lunatic on that track too, so I mean, it's that much better. Like it was just this one kid solo on this track doing something different, and
so who even cares? So who even cares? Right.
Like, and I got the music video out there for it. You know what I mean? And it's dope. So and I plan on with my Nightmare. I plan on doing the same thing, and I'm actually going to Sleepy Hollow in New York City, like in New York.
Yeah.
The actual Sleepy Hollow. That's where I'm gonna film the music video for my Nightmare.
Hell yeah,
that would be dope. That would get a couple of graveyard scenes in there too, though.
Yep.
My next question is regardless of price, you don't have to worry about the money, but who would be your most valuable artist that you would like to work with?
You know,
like if you could get a verse or a hook from anybody.
I battle this question with myself every day. Like, and you know what? I go back and forth between NF and Vinny Paz. All day long, because like I sit there and if you actually listen, like I don't know if you do, but if you listen to a lot of NF, like lyrically and with like the true reality of what he is and what he's spitting, like that dude is just so fierce.
Like him and Chris Webby to me sound very similar, but I'd put my money on Chris Webby.
Chris Webby's insane, man.
Yeah, he's got some hella bars.
Absolutely epic. But like it's just NF came out, and when he came out so like
strong,
strong. It's so hard.
In my opinion, a lot of people compare him to Kasky, which is a terrible comparison. I think he shits on Kasky.
Like if I was to even meet him in real life, like he's intimidating to me because he's like that, like. He's that hard with it, and I'm like, dude, like I don't know if you're gonna like punch me in the face, like, and then you know what I mean? But like,
I just recently missed out on an opportunity to meet Tech9, and that crushed my soul. Yeah,
dude, that would break
my heart. I had full-blown COVID, and my boy Lil Doss hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, I just need a ride. I got backstage passes and everything. Tech told me to roll up here. I'm like, Dog, I can't give my favorite rapper fucking coronavirus. I'll never fucking be the same again. So yeah, I had to decline that deal. Looks like you froze up there. Yo. Uh-oh. His phone might have died. Well, I mean, that wasn't a bad interview at all. We got a couple of good questions. Got to know this guy a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't do much talking at the Lethal Weekend show.
He was actually sitting right next to us in
the merch booth?
Merch booth, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, shit.
It was.
That was dope. I'm going to have to add that one to the list. So,
yeah. Illest Killa, everybody.
All right. Off to the next interview. Check this guy out. Yeah, by the way, I'll leave some links in the description.